So guys, we have our first future Michael Jordan. I refuse to say LeBron James because I do not like LeBron James. Michael Jordan, I like a whole lot. And here we have him, his first dunk. It's right there. Right there. There it is. Let's see your dunk, buddy. Good job, buddy. I know, you're a champion today. Oh yeah, we found entertainment. We have found entertainment, guys. He knows how to put the biscuit in the basket. This might keep him entertained for 3 minutes. Yeah. Tell me about it. That's right. You go, boy. Good job. Yeah, Daddy's proud of you. Oh, get the rebound. Now stuff it home. Stuff it home. Go hard to the basket. He got stripped. He's got the ball back. He's going in for a dunk. 2 points. Atta boy. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Papa Tom. Thank you very much for following me. For those of you that have subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button so you can see my updates. I'm trying to do something almost every day. It's really hard though. With 3 kids and a job, but that's what I'm trying to do. It's fun. I enjoy this, and this channel is a little bit different than our family channel, Iching's Life. So follow us there if you don't follow us there. That's the family channel. Our daily life as a blended family, Filipino American, 3 children, 2 families, co-parenting, the whole 9 yards. How we get through life living here in sunny Florida. This channel is more the dad channel. So this is not going to be a channel of the same kind of videos day after day after day. These are going to be dad things. Might be sharing some things I do as a dad, how I go through my life, my day, making a living, taking care of the family, struggles, challenges, things like that. We might talk about sports if there's something big in the news today. You know, I want to hear your guys' opinions on things too. So this is where I'm going to be sharing my journey to learn to speak Visaya, my wife's dialect from the Philippines, things like that. So thank you again, guys, for watching. I appreciate you. I've got some subscribers now. It's great. I hope you guys are enjoying my material. So I'm going to do more, side hustle things. I know a lot of you do different things to provide for your families, and that's awesome. So congratulations for being successful. And, as a parent, you do what you have to do to pay the bills and to feed your children and to provide, a home for them to live in, as well as, teaching your children how to grow up and be respectable young adults and prepare them for their life when they go out into the world. So that's a challenge. And, for all you parents out there, way to go. It's not easy. Anyways, today's Visaya word of the day. Okay. This word is confusing to me, so please let me know if I got this wrong. The word is laughs. Okay, but when I put in laugh, it was a totally different word, but when I made it laughs, it changed the word altogether. So I wanted to use the word laughs because I like to give you a joke so that you can practice saying a joke and practicing that word at the same time. So, Nagatawa means laughs. Allegedly. I think that means laughs. Let me know if that's not what that means, if there's a different meaning for that, but Nagatawa, laughs. He laughs. He Nagatawa. I'm going to give you a joke. So if that word is right and it means laughs, here's a good joke you can use. Okay, what do you get when a cow Nagatawa? When a cow Nagatawa? Or is it Nagatawas? When a cow Nagatawa? A milkshake! All the boys, they come to the yard, my milkshake brings all... Is that the word? Is that the song? You know, milkshake, the cow's shaking. He's laughing so hard he's shaking. It makes a milkshake. Speaking of milkshakes, I love milkshakes. I might have to have one today. But thing is, you know, if I make a milkshake, the kids hear the blender and they're like, oh yeah, yeah. And then I've got to put in every topping and it becomes a whole thing. So as a dad, you kind of want it like a secret place where you can like make yourself something to eat or drink, you know, without the kids coming over, because they're not hungry until you're hungry. And then they don't want what you're eating. They want something else. And it's just a whole a different road you have to go down. Like if I just want to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich, it turns into them getting, you know, peanut butter sticks with bananas in it and then fry it on both sides. And it has to be the peach jelly, not the grape jelly. And it's just, oh gosh. So anyway, guys, another thing I want to do on this channel, and part of the reason I'm really excited doing this channel is, you know, when I grew up, we didn't have YouTube, right? So most of my childhood memories are just stuck right here in this hard noggin. You know, what my parents did or what they said or the things, it's a little bit fuzzy, especially the younger you were. But, you know, I want my kids to be able to look back on our channels and like see their mom and dad and see them and see how we raised them and the things that we videoed and what was funny. It's like a living chronicle of their life growing up. So I think that's awesome. And that's kind of why I want to do this channel a little bit separate. So it's more of the dad talking to them. So they get to know their dad more, you know, maybe who knows what your future is going to hold, right? So they can look back and watch me and listen to me and kind of remember exactly what kind of a father I was. So, because I have 2 boys and 1 daughter, I think it's important to raise your kids, especially your boys, to be gentlemen, right? I want them to grow up being respectful and have manners and be good boys, and my daughter too, but I want the boys to, you know, grow up and do certain things that will, you know, make other people know that, oh, that's a gentleman. He's a nice guy. That's someone I want my daughter to marry. You know, I don't want them to grow up and be, you know, rude, disrespectful. That drives me crazy when I see kids that are like that. So, you know, it's a struggle to raise your kids, and you know, you wonder if you're doing it the right way. So I want to ask you guys, like, how do you discipline your children or correct your children when they're not behaving properly? When I was a kid, I grew up in a military family. Okay, so my dad was hardcore military, and my mom was the stay-at-home wife of the military guy. And in my house, when I was a kid, we grew up saying, yes, sir. We called them, it was yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir, no, ma'am. That's kind of strict. And I'm not, you know, that's not how I want to raise my kids. But that's just to give you a little background of my upbringing. You know, that's what my parents expected. And if we didn't do what our parents told us, you know, I got a backhand to the mouth, or my mom would grab me by the hair and yank me. You know, I got spanked a lot. Man, I got spanked a lot. I got spanked with her hand, with belts, with sticks, with paddles. So, you know, when I did something wrong or didn't listen or didn't pay attention, if they told me to do something, I did it right then because I knew what was going to happen if I didn't. Well, that's not how, I don't do that with my kids. You know, I didn't really appreciate that as a kid, but I don't, you know, corporal punishment's not my thing. So how do you guys, like when your kids are doing something, I'll give you an example. So William, the bulldozer, man, he likes to jump on the bed, and I tell him all the time to stop jumping on the bed because he already broke one of the beds. I mean, he's a bulldozer. So he jumped on the bed and cracked the bed frame. So, you know, when I see them doing things, mostly it's because I don't want them to get hurt. Right? So I tell them to stop doing things, you know, don't run in the house in your socks because the floor is slippery. You're going to turn a corner and you're going to bust your butt. And I've done all that. So stop doing that. But they don't listen very well. So Ichin gets mad at me when I yell. But I mean, the tone of my voice is really my only way to get them to understand that I'm serious. Right? It doesn't mean that I'm mad at them per se. I'm not trying to be mean, but I need them to stop doing things that are dangerous, and I need them to stop doing it immediately, and I need them to remember that, ooh, daddy doesn't like it when I do this, right? So how do you guys stop your kids from, you know, doing things that you don't want them to do, especially if they repeatedly do it day after day after day after day. And you're just like, I've told you 5,000 times, stop playing with kitchen knives, you know, or whatever the case is. It's a struggle, man. So I'm curious how you guys get your kids to understand that you mean it when you tell them to stop doing things without, you know, coming across as a mean parent, right? You want your kids to love you, but you still have to be the parent. You know, I have this belief that, you know, I'm not raising you to be my friend, even though I want you to be I'm raising you to become a responsible, respectable adult, right? And I love you to the moon and back, but I will never stop telling you when you're doing something wrong, or I'm not going to let you hurt yourself intentionally when I know it's dangerous. But, you know, I'm sure a lot of you have kids out there, so I'm just interested to hear how you guys do it. You know, how do you get your kids to listen to you? So another thing I'm going to do here is, you know, I want my kids to remember some, you know, I think lessons for boys is very important. So I'm going to try to share some lessons for the boys. Okay. So today's lesson it's about bullies. And I tell William this all the time. He's got a little brother who's 1, and he's got an older sister, his ate, Bella, who is, how is she now? 8? So, you know, he's going to be 4 next week. So he's going to be a big kid, I think. He's kind of, you know, he's kind of husky a little bit. But, you know, growing up, I didn't have big brothers. I didn't have a family, you know, it was just me. So I had to be careful if I got in trouble because there was nobody that was going to save me. So I had to learn what I could say and what I couldn't say, and then how to handle myself if I said something to the wrong people, or, you know, if you were just being bullied, because bullying happens. So, you know, I think it's important that my kids understand that I want them to stand up to bullies, right? I don't want them to go around, you know, getting in fights all the time, but, you know, if someone's bullying you, I don't want you to cower and not stand up to them, because it's just going to continue, and then other people are going to see that you're, you know, you may be a weak person that they can take advantage of. So stand up to bullies, okay, guys, because, you know, they'll go pick on someone else that won't stand up to them. They won't keep coming back to you if they know that you're not going to take their crap, okay? So I'm not saying be mean, I'm not saying punch them in the nose, but I'm saying stand up to them. Don't let them be bullies. And if you see someone bullying someone else that can't stand up for themselves, step in and say something, okay? Stand up for the other kids that are getting bullied. Don't be a quiet, silent person on the sideline, you know, because bullying is a serious thing, and other kids, bad things can happen to them. So stand up and be that person that, you know, helps defend someone that's defenseless or that can't defend themselves. You know, your little brother, William, if Wesley's in trouble, you're the big brother. You need to be by his side and make sure that people know that if they mess with him, they mess with you, okay? So don't always watch your brother's back. Always watch your brother's back and your sister's back. She's older, but I'm telling you, there's going to be some bad guys out there. And, you know, I want you to, even though you're a little bit younger, you stand up for your sister too, okay? And they all should stand up for each other, but, you know, watch your brother's back. And, you know, if you're in school and you've got some friends that are getting picked on, you stand with them. If that bully picks on them, they're picking on you, and you stand up to them. All right, don't let them bully people. It's no good, and nobody likes a bully. Okay, but you're gonna come across some bullies. So anyway, that's my 2 cents for today, guys. Have a great day. Hey guys, so we have Brother Love right here. Wesley says, "My big brother is going to protect me growing up. I love my big brother." Are you gonna be your brother's keeper? Yeah. You're gonna help protect him? Yeah. Not let him get hurt? Yeah. Not let anybody bully him or anything like that? Mm-hmm. That's my boy.
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 That's my boys.